Hello everybody, it is Mr. Van here. I'm going to make a rapid fire video trying to bring together a lot of stuff that's happening with graduation activities. Lots is going on, and I know there's been some movement on our original paper. This is my green copy that you would have got around spring break. We emailed this out. This showed up on Remind, on Teams, on a whole bunch of places. But it's a lot of info and a lot's happening and everybody's busy. And some things have changed. So let's rapid fire through this. First, let's talk about the main key events. They're still the same. So Friday, June 12th is still our date for the grad dinner dance / prom, depending on what you call it. That payment has changed, however, and we'll speak about that in a second. That is an optional activity, I should say, as well. About 3/4, 80% of our grad class go, but it's optional. The one that pretty much everyone, almost everybody goes to, is on June 15th at the Orpheum, starting at 7 p.m., and that is the actual graduation. That doesn't mean the students are done their classes. That happens after Tuesday, June 23rd, I believe that would be. But the ceremony to celebrate our students is our school leaving graduation ceremony is going to be on Monday the 15th. Grads arrive at 6 p.m. and the show starts at 7. It takes a while just to line everybody up and get everybody there. Everything has to go in a very specific order. So let's talk about some things that have happened recently and some things that have been adjusted. The first is tickets for that graduation ceremony. So if you're watching this on the day I'm launching it, today, Monday, May 25th, we just opened up the additional tickets. So all students are given 1 ticket for themselves and 2 additional, for 3 total, to family members that they would like to. If you would like to bring more than 2 people with the graduate, then you can buy additional tickets. They opened up, as I say, this morning. They're $10 each, and they're on School Cash Online as an optional thing you can purchase. Know that that is for tickets beyond Grad Plus 2. All of these tickets, segue, are going to be given out on Tuesday, June 9th during our FIT. We have 2 assemblies to help practice making sure we're ready for graduation, and those happen on Tuesday, June 9th, and Thursday, June 11th. It seems a little crazy to think you're going to need 2 30 to 40-minute sessions to practice walking across the stage a couple times, but trust me, it's actually pretty complicated once you get going, or complicated enough we need to practice. Our own auditorium is not a mirror for the one of the Orpheum, but it's a pretty good match, and we can use that. On that June 9th one, when we give out the 3 tickets plus any additional that people have bought, we will also give out the grad gowns that people put in for their sizing for a while ago, or if you didn't, Mr. Van guessed. Hopefully I guessed well. That's all I think we need to know for graduation. On the prom dinner dance side, there's been some moving targets for both the cost and for when you could purchase tickets, and they kind of played together, and it's outside of my world, but I appreciate that people go to me for these sorts of questions. I have more information now as of about an hour ago, so this will help. So the grad dinner dance original $100 deposit had closed a couple times and reopened. It is reopened one final time because there's still room for a few more seats on a first come first served basis. So do not wait. Even though it's open from today until Friday, if you want one of those last tickets, get on it right away. After this Friday, closed, never coming back. All those times I said never coming back to students who asked me, and I confirmed with the various people in grad committee, no, this time actually stopped. And then on Monday, June 1st until Friday, June 5th is the last window, or the last and only window of time where you can pay the remaining part on top of your deposit. So it's so much money to run a big event at a nice Fairmont with a lot of food, because food is a lot, and it's $180. But because of great grad committee fundraising this year, I think they set the record actually, well done, it's $135. So they've taken $45 off everybody's plate. So there will be an additional payment that you can make between Monday, June 1st and Friday, June 5th of $35 more. That number is not in stone, but I'm told it's very unlikely to change. You'll see that number when you go look on June 1st. Once that's all done and that's all paid, people are going to have a great time on the 12th, and that'll be awesome. Other things just to mention real quick, I've got a guest speaker coming in that I think will be really valuable. and really impactful. He's a gentleman I met who's gone through a pretty significant quadriplegic-like accident after he was hit by a drunk driver. This is the season where we often try to get out a powerful guest speaker, and I'm hoping I've got the guy who's going to do a great job of this on Tuesday, June 2nd, a week before the grad practice ceremonies. He's going to come and he's going to speak about resilience, determination, and about the impacts of being hit by a drunk driver. With so many of our own grade 12s on the road now, which is exciting, but also so many of the celebrations and the potential for students and others to be using substances, I think it's a really important thing to do. So I'm happy to be bringing him in. And then finally, grade 8 letters. Whoa! 5 years ago almost you wrote these back in grade 8, and we're going to be giving those out this Thursday at lunch and Friday after school. I'll be posting about this to the students. They don't know, but I'll be posting it momentarily. It'll be a good time. You will probably have forgotten what you wrote, and you'll probably think your English has gotten better, but hopefully there's some fun little things in it. As always, you know how to get a hold of me on Remind, on email. I'm excited. I'm very much looking forward to both the prom and the graduation. And no, I've not started my speech, but I've got an idea. Okay, take care.